Hello music therapy friends, Sean back with another LifeWorks music therapy video. This week we're going to continue our series on different therapeutic music playlists. This time we're going to focus on a genre. This time we're going to be looking specifically at arena rock. So this is one that, depending on your age, your parents might be all about. You could ask them about some of these artists and they will definitely know what you're talking about. So it can be kind of fun in that way, in that it's music that is still quite popular today, actually, and it can bring a lot of generations together over the same songs. That said, there will be two videos as usual. The first video, we're going to focus on popular artists and ways that we can start building up our playlist. And we're going to end with something in the more of kind of the catchy pop rock kind of side of arena rock. And then in the second video, we're going to focus more on another key feature of arena rock, which is the power ballad, which is something that has been a lasting impression that this genre has had on popular music, is the very dramatic power ballads that we're all familiar with nowadays. That said, let's jump right into some history and explain what is arena rock. So in the late 60s, early 70s, with technology reaching the point where you could get a lot more sound without losing your sound quality, bands who gained in massive popularity could entertain large groups of people and sell out arenas. So you think of like Woodstock in 1969. A lot of the roots of this arena rock come from that kind of core cultural moment, that very important cultural moment. So that said, the 70s and 80s are kind of where we think of most arena rock groups. A lot of the music is intended to have broad appeal. It's kind of ushered in the golden age of rock and roll, or the second golden age, where a handful of bands were getting like tons and tons of radio play, and that was kind of the gold standard for most listeners on the radio, was a lot of these arena rock groups. Some of the key features are going to be big dramatic power ballads. They're these usually very long, intensely sung, very high vocals, and very specific instrumentation as well to these songs, where it's going to have an intense guitar line usually. An electric guitar is going to be key for most of these songs, as well as keyboard with a lot of different variety of sounds. They're also known for being anthemic. They're anthems. One popular example of this is "We Will Rock You" by Queen. That's a total arena rock song, and it's associated very closely with hockey and sports in general. It's a pump you up, everybody sing along kind of song. When somebody's talking about an anthem, that's what they're talking about. It's a song that people rally around and use usually to get pumped up, or as a sense of identity for like a subclass of people. Anthemic, dramatic, lots of power behind it, and these big power ballads. So the groups we're going to be looking at are very popular in the late 70s and the 80s. One big band that comes to mind right away for me is Journey. Steve Perry's amazing vocals is something that I think most people are familiar with, like Don't Stop Believin'. Foreigner is another big group. Queen, obviously very popular, already mentioned them. Styx is another popular group in this subgenre. REO Speedwagon kind of leans more on the pop side of arena rock. Bon Jovi as well. Then bands like 38 Special, Boston, Kansas, Toto, and the Eagles a little bit. Although the Eagles also kind of move into that classic rock space as well. Most of these bands, like any group, has influence in a bunch of different subgenres, and you can talk about like glam rock and hard rock, pop rock, soft rock, new wave, old wave. You can just keep right on going. So, but for our purposes today, we're talking specifically about arena rock. So the bands in the mostly 70s and 80s that would fill out these big stadiums of people. And that list I just gave you is a really solid kind of tune your watch to it for the best types of bands that represent that genre. So that said, let's have some fun with it. I thought we would do a Journey song. They're the first ones to come to mind, so that's a good sign that they're a good representation of arena rock. I'm not going to sing Way Up High like Steve Perry. If you're familiar with Don't Stop Believin' or Any Way You Want It, that's the one we're going to do today. He sings very, very high, and I'm not going to do that to you. So instead, I've used my capo. We're going to change up the key, and I would like you guys to play along with me to help get in the spirit of kind of the pop side of arena rock music. So that said, I've got my foot tambourine on this week. I'm going to be keeping the beat banging along with my left foot. If you've got any shakers, drums, tambourines, or if you just want to clap your hands, feel free to do that. Now is the time. So here we go. Let's jump right into it. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. She loves to dance, she loves to sing, she does everything. She loves to move, she loves to grow, she loves a lot of things. All night, all night, oh, all night. So hold tight, oh baby, hold tight. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. I was alone, I never knew what good love could do. And we touched and we sang about the loving things. All night, all night, oh, all night. So hold tight, oh baby, hold tight. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Alright, time for some big shaking, big playing. Here we go. Hold on, hold on, hold. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. We're gonna do double time. Here we go. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. All right, thank you very much, guys. Hope you had fun, and I'll see you back in the next video. Bye.